Hey guys, Anish here today. I'm back with another video on Sonic Origins, and we got a pretty hefty leak to look at in today's video. This leak is actually taken from the Sonic Frontiers leak we looked at a couple of days ago, and yeah, that was a pretty huge leak for Frontiers, which kind of gives it a bit of credibility in my opinion. So yeah, we got the Sonic Origins part of this leak here. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the leak at hand. Onto 4chan with Sonic Rush. And here we have the leak right here. So like I said earlier, same leak as the Frontiers leak we covered a couple of days back. So yeah, this does have a bit of credibility in my opinion. So let's just start reading. I'm a former Sega employee who knows some info about what's happening for the Sonic the Hedgehog series. So a lot of people are expecting some new information about Sonic Frontiers and Origins. But for all those modern Sonic fans with that gameplay trailer for Frontiers, prepare for another month of silence. As for the classic fans, prepare for next week for a reveal trailer drop on the 7th of April for Sonic Origins, a day before the US release of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. They also want to go into detail on what these games are going to offer as for gameplay, features, and extra content. Sonic Origins. All 5 games will be remade from the ground up. So that means they're not using the Christian Whitehead parts for CD 1 and 2, which is a bit strange, I can't lie. I mean, if you have the games there already, why not just use them? Sonic 3 and Knuckles will still use the original soundtrack. Interesting. I mean, Zippo did say that they're not going to use that, so maybe a bit of miscommunication between these kind of leaks. Not sure. All the music and sound effects from Sonic 1 to 3 and K will be remastered. Now this is tying with the Origins clip we had from the Xbox Twitter account a couple days ago, because obviously that drowning music was remastered instead of the original one from the Sonic 2, so maybe this is actually real. We'll have quality of life updates such as the drop dash and other features. We'll have an animated intro from Tyson Hess. Now, Zippo did mention that animated intro, so that is 2 places that intro has been mentioned now. Now with this leak about Sonic Origins has been piggybacking off what Zippo said, that remains to be seen. We'll offer a 3D low polygon hub world similar to Sonic Jam, where you use a bonus and extra features. Interesting, so I think I did hear about that from somewhere. I don't think it was Zippo unless it was, but I'm pretty sure I heard something about a 3D hub world. Unless that was just someone saying that they want to see something like that in Origins, then I don't know. Time attack mode. Online split screen multiplayer. Alright, that is interesting. Online multiplayer will be pretty dope for these classic Sonic games because, yeah, that would be awesome. We have something similar to Mario 99 or whatever it's called, where you have like 99 players in the first Mario game, and it's basically this battle royale. Last player standing wins. Difficulty settings. Also interesting, a rewind feature, and is being made by a very small group at Sonic Team, as the rest of the team is working on Frontiers. Do not expect a set release date on the reveal trailer. The Sonic Central is planned for mid-May, and the release is set for a late summer or early fall release, so either late August or early September. And I'm just going to say this right now, I actually think there is going to be a Sonic Central in May, because it just seems like a Sonic Team thing to do, for them to do like a 1-year anniversary for Sonic Central by having another Sonic Central. I don't know, does anybody else feel that way? I just feel like that's something they would do. But yeah, that is it for the leak, so let's get into the discussion part of today's video. So yes, that leaker from the Sonic Frontiers leak we covered a couple of days back also has some information on Sonic Origins. Now, a lot of this does coincide with what Zippo said about Sonic Origins, for example, the animated intro, but some does actually go against what Zippo said. For example, the music. This is saying right here that Sonic 3 and Knuckles will use the original soundtrack, whereas Zippo said it won't be because obviously they've never gotten the copyright issues done. So, who is telling the truth here? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I mean, the whole reason I gave a portrait Sonic 3 and Knuckles this entire time is because of the soundtrack, so I guess it would make sense that the reason it's in Origins now is because they've worked everything out with the soundtrack now. Copyright issues solved and no need to worry anymore. But then you could also say that they're actually just remixing the whole soundtrack for Sonic 3, so that's why they're porting it once again. I don't know, man, it just seems like there's arguments for both sides here. Now, to be honest with you, it doesn't really seem Sega-like for them to actually sort out this copyright issue. So I might be leaning more towards the remixing the soundtrack side of things here, but I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong. Actually, no, scrap that. I don't want to be proven wrong because I want to hear some remixes of these songs, man. I want to hear that. But one interesting thing about this whole leak is the fact that they're remaking the entire games, like all of them, which is a bit confusing to me since they have the Christian Whitehead ports on mobile for Sonic 1, 2, and CD, and those ports are already pretty good, so why not just use those? It seems like a very strange and silly idea for them not to use those remakes already and just spend more time remaking them again. I know it just seems like they're putting more pressure on themselves by doing that. Now, while Zippo did say this small team is actually pretty capable, that doesn't excuse the fact that they could have just used the Christian Whitehead remix of these games. And it just seems like they're putting a bit more pressure on themselves by actually remaking them again. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Another thing is the difficulty settings for Sonic Origins. Apparently it's going to have some difficulty settings which is interesting because I can kind of see why they would do that, because no joke, the classic games are probably some of the hardest in the series, honestly. Especially Sonic 1. You got Labyrinth Zone in there, Scrap Brain Zone, and if you die once you're going back to the start, unless they have like save files and stuff like that, which you're probably going to have anyways, but still. The classic Sonic games are definitely not easy at all. I mean, CD is kind of like pathetically easy, but overall, all the classic Sonic games as a whole are pretty difficult. And it would make sense for them to add difficulty settings to them, because people nowadays don't like exceptionally hard games. I mean, I know Elden Ring, that's actually a pretty difficult game and people really enjoy that game, so I don't know. But as seen with Sonic Ultimate stuff like that, Sega and Sonic Team are more inclined to making Sonic games more accessible for a wide variety of people, so I think difficulty setting would be pretty good. As long as it's not like Sonic Ultimate where things are forced upon like the tail save and stuff like that and 100 count ring, then I think we should be solid here. Just give us the option and we'll all be fine here, no problems here. Now another thing here is a 3D hub worlds, similar to Sonic Jam, where you can use the bonus features and stuff like that. I don't know how that'll work out, to be honest with you, because I know we have games like Minecraft and Among Us, and they don't have the best graphics in all of gaming history, but would they really do a 3D low polygon hub worlds for this? Because it seemed a bit, I don't know, like cheap and low budget or something like that, but I guess if the resolution is actually pretty high, then it'll look pretty nice. I mean, Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 definitely still look pretty good in today's standards. Now, I think the last significant thing here we need to talk about is the online and split screen multiplayer. Online multiplayer will be pretty dope if it's actually in here. We desperately need some pretty good online multiplayer in Sonic games. I mean, in terms of the mainline Sonic series, we pretty much have nothing, like at all. And then with the spin-offs and stuff like that, TSR is pretty much dead. I mean, nobody plays that anymore. It's pretty much just in the grave already. It was in the grave like the first day released. And apart from that, online multiplayer in Sonic games is pretty just non-existent. So I think Sonic Origins, if it actually is real, could be the start of pretty great online multiplayer. I mean, this person also did say that Sonic Frontiers will have some online multiplayer with Battle Royale and stuff like that, so maybe the same thing will happen with Sonic Origins. Maybe Sega are finally starting to learn that multiplayer matters in games. They see things like Fortnite, Among Us, and then Minecraft and see that, you know what, people do value multiplayer, and especially online multiplayer in games. Maybe we should do that for our Sonic games too. That'd be a great thing to do, I think. And yeah, overall, multiplayer just needs to return in Sonic games, man. Force was the perfect opportunity to have some online multiplayer or something like that. Even just local. Similar to Sonic Lost World with the race and everything like that. Especially since it had Sonic and Shadow playable in the same game, and they play exactly the same too, so that was a perfect opportunity to have some online multiplayer right there, and yet they didn't do it, so yeah. Multiplayer needs to return in Sonic games, like, pronto. Anyways, that wraps it for today's video. So yes, we have a Sonic Origins leak, which is pretty incredible since it's the same leaker as the Sonic Frontiers one we did cover a couple of days ago, and that was a pretty chunky leak. But then again, the person might have just info on Sonic Frontiers and then might have been blagging it with Sonic Origins or something like that. I don't know. But what do you guys think of this leak? Do you think it's real? And if you do, what do you think about it? Are you excited for Sonic Origins based on this? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by hitting the join button down below. Remember, it's not necessary. And I will see you all next time. Peace!